everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I want to pay a little bit of a tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. I liked her a lot, and I send my condolences to the people of the United Kingdom and for the people in the United States also, because she was part of all of us. Okay? And let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. And let's see what Spirit has for us. All right. They have a lot to say because it's taken a while. But you know what? Sometimes it's better because Spirit gives us the right exact information that we need. All right, Spirit. Let's calm them down a little bit. Sometimes you have to. And you let Spirit work their magic. And there's the card. First card out is, Seven of Wands. Divine Masculine is fighting his way. He's not listening to anybody. He's not letting them tell him, you can't do this. You shouldn't go with Divine Feminine. You know, you have to listen to us. You're making a big mistake. He's not even having it. Not listening to any of it. He said, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to go back to my Divine Feminine. I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it. I'm not going to listen to you guys. Me listening to you guys screwed me up royally. You know? He said, I'm not doing it anymore. Okay? Yeah. And I mean, as you can see on this card, he has that green vest on, which is for the heart chakra. And he has like purple on. The purple is for the crown chakra. And it looks like on his arms is some red, and that's for the root chakra. So he's really working on his chakras right now. You know, it's like that Kundalini rising right now on him. You know, he said, you know what? I know how I feel. I know what I want. And I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. I'm not going to listen to you guys anymore. Okay, next card out is, wow, Six of Wands. Yeah, he's going for total victory. Okay, he's dropping that ego. He's becoming more humble. He's more loving. And he said, you know what? I love her. I care for her. And I don't care what you guys say. I'm going to be with her. Okay, I know it's taking me some time to get there, but I have a plan and I'm going to stick to it. Okay, as you can see, he has now the red vest on, which is the root chakra. He has the green on those pants for that heart chakra, and he has that purple cape on for the crown chakra. He's still working on those chakras. Yeah, he's getting his mind, body, and spirit together. Yeah, he's not letting anybody get in his way. All right, thank you. So next card out is, Page of Cups, because he is in total love with his Divine Feminine. He's coming in with that offer. He's going to offer her that cup of love. He's going to offer her stability. He's going to offer her all the things that he wanted to offer her originally, but he was afraid to do it because he was listening. He was afraid of what other people would say. Plus, he was listening to the wrong people. He wasn't following his own mind. He was letting other people dictate over him. And he's finding out now through his awakening and through this this separation that they've had, that you know what? I have to follow my own intuition. I have to do what's best for me. I cannot listen to these other people because they don't know what's best for me. I know what's best for me. And he's following his own intuition now in his own mind. Okay? So he's going to come in and offer that cup of love because he's attracted to his Divine Feminine. He's attracted to her mind, body, and spirit. Okay? He's coming in to get it all. He wants it all. And as you can see in this picture, he has on that gold because he's still in his process of healing. But as he's healing more and more, he knows how much he loves her. He loves her more and more every day. Okay? Next card out is, Six of Pentacles, because he wants to work together with her. Okay? He wants to give her everything. He doesn't want any more, one-sided deals. He's coming in with that equal give and take. And he knows that Even though he may be around tons of people, he doesn't want anybody else but his divine feminine, and she's the only one he wants to give to. He's tired of giving to these people who don't love him, don't care about him, and he feels like he's just being used when he's given to them. Okay? All right, that was the Gilded Tarot. Now we're going to be using the After Tarot. The first card out is Page of Swords. Yeah. Because you know what? He's spying. Because he doesn't know what his divine feminine is doing. It's basically driving him nuts over there because he doesn't know if she's with somebody else. He doesn't know, what her status is, what she's doing. And it drives him nuts because he wants to be with her. He wants to love and care for her. He wants to take care of her. Okay? And next card out is, Devil. Devil sometimes is obsession. He's upset. He feels obsessively about her. That's why he's obsessively looking at her social media, obsessively driving past her house if he lives close by. Not as a stalker, but because he just wants to be around her. He wants to feel her. He wants to see her essence. He wants to be part of her life. And he had that chance before. He kind of screwed up. So he's making those plans now to come back and rectify all of that stuff that he did before that he should have never did. But he was unawakened, so he didn't know. He was working on his normal way that he would treat people back then. Which he found out now is not a nice way to be treating people. Okay? You see that these pages here? So I feel like some of these divine masculines are younger than the divine feminines. Okay? So, yeah, he's working hard over there. He's working to get his mind, body, and spirit together. But in the process, he's pretty obsessed with the attraction he has for divine feminine and watching her social media and seeing whatever he can of her. Yep. Next card out is, Ten of Wands. Because he's tired of these burdens. He's tired of carrying all these burdens around. He's tired of constantly overthinking. He's tired of being in these situations that no longer serve him. He's just totally tired. He wants to turn around and he wants to take his one wand of passion and he wants to leave his 9 wands on the ground because he's a wounded warrior. And he wants to go over there to that castle where his divine feminine is behind him. And he wants to just love her and care for her and just live with her and take care of her for the rest of his life and her life. Okay. Next card out is, High Priestess. Because he wants to get that balance and that justice. And he wants to work with spirit. He's finally following his intuition. Before he was following everybody else's intuition by listening to whatever they told him to do. But now he's had enough of that. He said, you know what? If I'm going to make any errors or do anything wrong, I'm going to do it on my own. I'm not going to follow behind what somebody's telling me because they don't know my life. They don't know how I feel. And I'm tired of being dictated over by someone else. Yeah. See, a long time ago, he wasn't following his intuition. He was just following what people were telling him. She's no good. How could you give up what you already are in and go to her? You don't even know her or him. It could be, it's all energy. So it's a male or female. And, what is wrong with you? I don't understand. For so many years you were in this and there was no issues, but today there's an issue. There's an issue because he finally woke up. He woke up and found out that, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be with these people. I'm not supposed to be in this situation. I'm supposed to be with my divine feminine. But of course, when you're married and you're into these situations, you have a job, maybe you have a kid, you have all this stuff going on. Sometimes you can't just drop it and run away from it. You have to get a divorce. You have to get the child custody and a child for the money, paying for the child. And you have to get so many things to sell the house, separate the assets. You have to do all this stuff. And it takes time, and then you have to wake up. Once he was with his divine feminine, he loved her, he cared for her, he was so attracted to her, but he didn't understand, how could this be? How could I meet somebody and feel this way about them, stronger than I ever felt about my karmic partner or my current partner, my wife, husband, whoever? This person trumps that person tons over. Yeah, the person trumps that person because you guys have lived many lifetimes together through time over 5, 6, 7 times. And of course, when he met her again or him again, he remembered, his spirit remembered, his soul remembered that was his partner. And as time went on, he slowly woke up to, this is truly my divine counterpart. I might have thought that it wasn't originally. I thought it was just lust, but I found out later that it has nothing. It's not just to do with a physical situation. He could feel her connection or his connection mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, so he knew it was completely different than any relationship he had ever been in before. Okay, first card out is, yep, that's exactly what I said. Originally, he thought it was just sex, but he found out later that it wasn't. He found that this is on the Messages of Love Oracle cards. He found out later that no, sex was only a very little part of it. After he awoke, he said, no. This is my divine counterpart. I've been with this person times and times over. This person knows the insides and outs of me. This person makes me get triggered about things that I need to heal in my situation. Okay? And he knew instantly, this is the person for me. Okay? Next card out is, yep, forgiveness. They both have to forgive themselves and each other. Okay? This is main. This is listen, love, and forgive. Okay? This is what it is. When those heart-to-heart conversations come, you have to listen very well, put yourself in that other person's shoes, and you have to, love them and forgive them. Because without this, you're not going to be together. Okay? It's not going to work. If you harbor resentment and problems, it's never going to work with your divine counterpart. You have to forgive all that stuff and forget it. Okay? Because like you said, it's a journey that we were on. It was lessons. And without those lessons, we wouldn't be together anyway. Okay? Next card out is, yep, intuition. I told you he's following his intuition right now. He is following his intuition. Before, he never did that. Before, he listened to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that was around. Okay? Whoever said, oh, no, you don't really know this person. How could you give them up? How could you give up your life that you have now and go with this person? Yeah, you know why those people said that? Because they were envious and jealous that he was going to be separating from them and leaving them. Okay, because maybe he was the guy that spent all the money, or she was the girl that spent all the money, concerning, the situations when they go out somewhere or whatever. Maybe he was the guy who could get all the people, and they were those lowly wingmen or wing women who, they got the scraps that he left over. So of course they want him to stay, or they want her to stay, because it benefits their lives. You understand? They can't do it on their own. They need him or her to be that person to do it for them. Okay, they'll get the scraps that they leave behind. But he said, you know what? I'm not scraps anymore. He knows his worth. He knows that he has to love himself first. He has to care for himself first. He has to follow his intuition. And it's not strictly sexual. And when his counterpart comes, when they have that heart-to-heart conversation, they have to forgive each other. They have to love each other, care for each other, and love themselves first, care for themselves first, and forgive each other. Okay? Last card out is, yep, it's true love. I told you. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. That is mind, body, and love, unconditional love. Okay? Yeah, I mean, this is no joke, this reading today. This is some straightforward stuff. Okay? This is straightforward. He's fighting his way because he wants that victory. He's going to offer his cup because he wants to work together with his divine feminine. He's spying on her because he's totally obsessed with her. Okay? He feels like he's a total wounded warrior, but he has that passion. He's going to keep going forward, and he's working with spirit to get himself there. He thought it was strictly sexual, but it's not. Okay? He knows that when they come together for the heart-to-heart conversation, they have to listen, love, and forgive each other and themselves. And like I said, he has to work with his own intuition. He has to follow his own mind, because he knows truly that this person that he's with is his true love. Okay? This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Now I'm going to end with these Intuit Oracle cards. I haven't used these in a long time, but Spirit led me to do it. Okay, I like these cards. I had almost forgot I had these. I have so many cards now. That had almost, these slipped out of my mind. I forgot that I had them. They're very good cards. They give very good information. Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. All right. Come on, Spirit. And there you have it for us. There's a lot of cards in this deck. And there's the card. Whoops. First card out is, it says within 6 to 9 months. Okay? And it says this one is Pisces could be involved. Okay, it says follow your intuition. It says it's dreamy. It says be creative and artistic. Be compassionate and sympathetic. Perceptive, tender, humane, sensitive, and impressionable. And this is the moon. Okay? Yeah. But those are the things that we have to do. We have to follow our own. That, like I said, the intuition has come up tons of times in this reading. Okay? That's why he's fighting over there, because he's finally following his intuition. Following his intuition back to his loving divine feminine. Yeah. Because you know what? He had enough of being led around like a puppy by all these other people, telling him how to live his life when he already knows how to live his life. He just has to follow his own mind and do it. Yep. Couldn't even. I'm glad I stood up because I couldn't even see the card. That's the card, the moon. Okay. Next card out is, communication is coming. Yep. This is like the Eight of Swords. I mean, the Eight of not the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is overthinking. That's what he's doing right now. This is like the Eight of Wands. It says communication. Negotiating is that heart-to-heart conversation. It says debate, discuss. It says it's going to happen either by a text or a call, or he's going to contact you in person. I feel that they're going to text the divine feminines first. Some type of text or Instagram or something like that. And then what they're going to do is they're going to ask them to meet them. And then once you meet them, that's when you guys are going to have the heart-to-heart conversation. Okay? And that conversation is not the easiest one in the world, but I just say stay calm. You know, if whatever you have to do, you have to hold yourself back. You can explain yourself, but none of that screaming, yelling, flying off the handle, all of that, because it's not going to work. Okay? You have to act adult with this conversation. You can't act like a little kid. Okay? We all have and we all do sometimes, but sometimes you gotta rein it in. You got to say, if I want something to work for me, I got to act like an adult and I have to speak like an adult. Okay? And you know how to get your point across without all that screaming and yelling. Okay? It's not the easiest thing in the world, but you got to concentrate on doing it and do it. Yeah. Because if you really want this, you're going to do it properly so you can have it. Okay? If you don't want it, go in with blazing guns. And I guarantee you it's not going to work. But if you want it, you're going to go in as a sensible person, me included, because we all have to do it. I'm not just shouting at everyone. I have to do the same thing for myself when my divine masculine comes back. Okay? But you see how they're sitting there and these birds are scared. They're looking at each other. They look like they're calm, and it's a communication. Okay? Next card out is, dolphins. Dolphins are friends for life. Okay? They're peaceful. They have harmony. They're helpful. They are effective communicators. That's the heart. More communication. Okay? They're playful. They have humor. They're fun. They collaborate. And there's joy. This is like a double confirmation of the humor. Of the communication. Okay? 12-12 may mean something to someone. Okay? I see this 12 on a bird's card and 12 on a dolphin card. You know, that could be a sign for someone. 12-12. Okay, but like I said, if you notice on each one of these cards, it's 2 people. I'm calling them people. 2 birds, 2 dolphins. Okay, so like I said, when you're sitting there, when it's just you and your divine masculine, it's going to just be the 2 of you. There'll be nobody else there to be part of that conversation. Okay, and you guys have to sit there and you have to be nice to each other and you have to communicate with each other. Okay. Yeah, because if you don't, it's not going to work for you guys. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Get this next card. Too many came out. Too many cards. All right, Spirit. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Come on, Spirit. We're going to get this last card so I can close this reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And as you can see in the background, my phone was ringing. That was another confirmation of communication, either a phone call, a text, or Instagram or something. I believe that's the way the communication is going to start. Okay. And then after that, he's going to say, can you meet me for coffee, or let's go out for drinks, or let's go to dinner. And after that, that's where that heart-to-heart conversation is going to occur. Okay. And that's the one we have to get our point across, but do it as calmly and as intelligently and mature as possible. Okay. And then after that, you will see day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, the relationship will grow. And before you know it, whatever you call a union, whether it's living together, whether it's going down the aisle together, whether it's some other kind of commitment situation, you guys will be totally and completely reunited, and committed to each other. Okay, that's the true love. And the last card is, Tower. You know why the Tower's here? Because a lot of these divine masculines, they're not good at their communication skills. So they feel like when this heart-to-heart conversation comes, it's going to be a major tower for them. It's going to be a major tower. But guess what? It's part of their lesson. It's part of their karmic situation that they have to clear. Okay? A lot of them were always led around by other people that told them what to do. That's why that 7 of Wands is up there. They always they wanted within themselves, they were like, I'm tired of somebody telling me what to do. But they never grew the kahunas to tell them, I'm tired of you guys. I'm not going to let you do this to me anymore. But this lesson is to tell them, now is the time for you to communicate and be the person that you want to be in life, and stop being led around by others. Okay? I want to thank everybody for coming today. Thank you, Spirit, for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Like I said, I'm not beating anybody over the head. I don't want you to think that this is what this reading was about. But there's definite communication coming. Okay? It is on its way. Okay? That card says 6 to 9 months. That could be for some people, but I feel like it's going to be maybe 6 weeks to 6 to 9 weeks. Okay? Or even earlier. But I'm telling you, it's coming. Okay? And when it gets here, we have to be prepared. Okay? I just heard my phone with a text. Okay? So like I said, communication is coming. I love all you guys, and have a great day. Bye.